Osio, my lovelies. Where's everybody at this evening? We're just going to sit here and talk to ourselves until people show up, I guess. Let's see what we can find here. Where is everybody? Hello? Come on up, guys. Oh, hopefully that won't get me. So much for that. I'm waiting for my lovelies to arrive. See how y'all's days went. Oh, long day again. Not as long as yesterday, but long day. Let's see what else we can find to sample. Oh, fuck off. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Hey, Dina. Other than the stream, what did you do today? And where's our Bish Kami? I guess it's just you and me for now. Oh, that's right. You also had the farrier appointment this morning. Because we were talking about that earlier. I forgot. Duh. Because we were talking about my friend that had the horse rescue. The county hired her to help them with animal abuse reports and then didn't want to pay her. Expected her to do all this work, all this gas going hither and yon, and pick up horses and then take them home and vet them and feed them, and didn't want to pay her to do it. They figure, oh, free horse for you. No, they get adopted out, once they're rehabbed. But they're not cheap pets to keep. Food alone, and then the vetting and the farrier and whoever knows what else. And I mean, she did her own training and stuff, but yuck, no. I can't remember what I was going to look for. Oh, I remember now. There we go. I don't know if my tube is going to be here or not, because we were discussing Robbie Robertson earlier. So, did Raina go to bed? Because it's what, 11 o'clock there. Where's Kami? Kami, 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 Kami. Kami, Kami, Kami. Get up here, bitch. La 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 la. La 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 la. Well, so far I guess it's just the two of us then. I wonder if my computer will let me play this. Freeze. Freeze, mobile. Freeze. Freeze. Go back. We'll see if this will work. Share screen. Six people here, but you're the only one talking. Here we go. This is from my tube if she ever shows up.
There was a song.
That's Robbie.
Radio, a guitar instrumental, and it changed everything. Link break, it's rock and roll. Rumble. Yeah, that's the one. Rumble. Hey, Rumble. Rumble had the power to help me say, fuck it. I'm gonna be a musician. And then I found out that he was an Indian. He's that we know here in the United States, they're fully supported by input from Native and Indigenous people. Randy has become one of the most influential heavy metal drummers in the world. This is dead. I listened to Williams Bailey. I just said, I want to learn to sing like her. Figuring out that these people were Indians. And then we started asking ourselves, why didn't anyone else know that? There was this key expression.
There's my friend Pura.
But be careful who you tell.
All of a sudden, I was talking about Native American issues and big-time television. And all of a sudden, everything disappeared.
Charlie Patton to Link Ray. Ron Robinson invented the genre. Jimi Hendrix, the best in the field. Bessie Davis, everybody won. Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
This is going too long under the radar.
That's the documentary I was talking to my tube about. In my opinion, hey Rainey, there she is. In my opinion, it kind of played down the role of black people in rock and roll to because they were also indigenous. Oh, it was Dina that wasn't feeling well. Or was it? Nope, it's Kami. Okay. Well, once you eat something, maybe you'll feel better. Anyway, yeah, to me, it downplayed the role of black people and slaves and that sort of thing in the roots of rock and roll, kind of to emphasize native roots in rock and roll. And I think it's fairly shared there. Uh, but there's one historian in there. Ooh, he purty. Friend of mine and I were online going, "Oh my God, he's so gorgeous. Who is he? Let's look him up." Well, of course he's not single. God damn it. Anybody want to come up so we can chat? I got a little bit of a reprieve this morning. I woke up to a text that I didn't have to pick up the elders. I just had to go to the distribution center and pick up the food and then deliver it to them. So it saved me half the journey. So I kind of got out of there early, although one of them had me, run her to the drugstore, but, whatever. That's the purpose of it. Is Jake going to come up? Somebody want to come up? Well, of course you're not Jake. Having me come up on your panels all the time won't come up on mine. Schmuck. I scare a lot of people, and they should be. Oh, crap. I'm out of Fresca. Damn it. Ugh. My life is so difficult. I'm out of Fresca, dude.
What do you want?
Oh, not so scared now, huh, Mr. Big Man? What'd you do today?
I just walked up to the store and back. For those who think I don't walk anywhere.
I did too, but I drove. And then nearly got hit in the parking area because some idiot decided they were going to park funky and whipped around and crossed the double yellow line. You're not supposed to park that way, but people do. And then my friend is back from his other store that he just bought, so I was going to go talk to him, but he's gone again. It's like, dude, are we ever going to discuss this? Is this even a thing now? If not, come on, people, give me a direction here. The family waited until the last minute to tell me I didn't need to go to LA, and then, do I need to go to Seattle or not? I don't know. Well, back and forth and back and forth. So I have no idea what's going on there. Nobody tells me anything. Sounds like you're eating potato chips.
I am. Don't blame me. You wanted me to come up on the panel. Well,
I was wanted anybody to come up on. Fine. I
was already eating.
There, I'm eating potato chip now because I don't feel like cooking. I ended up having to cook last night. I was on Cactus's stream, and I was going to go to bed, but then I checked my blood sugar because I felt weird, and it was like 63 or something like that. And so I had to force myself to eat something, and like an hour later, it was still only in like the 70s. Because I'm hypoglycemic, and if I just skip eating, well, then it starts dropping on me, and it's so much fun, though. Gee. I've had it go as low as 26, and I was still upright and talking, not in a way anybody could understand me, but but I'm standing there just shaking like a leaf, and nobody can understand what I'm trying to say because it's all coming out as gibberish. And somebody checked my blood sugar and it's like, oh, 26. So they start shoving candy in my mouth. And I don't know why my blood sugar takes so long to go back up, though.
Are you diabetic?
No, I'm hypoglycemic.
Oh,
I'm technically supposed to eat 6 small meals a day to keep my blood sugar balanced.
ignore me. I have a bad habit of not listening.
And apparently it's from the the fibromyalgia caused the hypoglycemia.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember who I was saying it to, but the things that come up with these autoimmune things that you go, how is that related? How is that related?
Mm.
You know, the ME is your immune system attacking your immune system, and then fibromyalgia is your immune system attacking your nervous system. So how does that relate to my blood sugar, or when my hair hurts? You know, you just barely touch your hair and your scalp just hurts so bad just from the lightest brushing over your hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is at this point. Not much you can do about it. I was having to go to a specialist over in Seattle, and eventually I figured out that they didn't know anything. I was basically a guinea pig for them, and I went, well, then I'm not doing this anymore.
Mm.
Because I'd have to, I mean, it's not cheap to drive all the way to Seattle. I mean, from here, I have to go like down to Aberdeen and across and then back up, or I can go over the peninsula and then take a ferry over. And it's a complete clusterfuck, And then you got to find parking. Huh?
So you're in like Washington or something?
Yeah. And then even at the hospital, Kami's threatening to stuff food in my mouth. I'm okay right now. It was like 89 when I checked it a while ago, so 90 and up is okay. Like 90 to 110 is okay. I had it happen. I had it happen one time when I was out doing some shopping, and the palms of my hands turned really, really red, and I couldn't figure it out. I started shaking like a leaf, and I went, "Oh God, it's my blood sugar." And the only thing available in that store was garbage, so I grabbed a Pepsi and a Reese's candy bar, but they didn't have a regular Reese's. They had the king size with 4. It's like, I don't need 4. I just need the 2. I managed to get them paid for somehow, got out to my vehicle, shoved all this stuff in my mouth, sucked it all back. And by the time I got home, I checked my blood sugar because I didn't have my thing with me. I just knew it was low. But I got home and it was still only like 78 or something, 78, 79, somewhere around there. And I'm like, all that sugar I just pushed into my system, and I'm still only at 78 an hour and a half later. Anyway, health issues, bullshit. General bullshit. Other than that, I did the stuff with the elders today. Didn't have to go pick them up first. I was just able to pick up the food boxes and take them to them. And then one of the grannies had me take her to the pharmacy real quick. So then I came home. My computer's going bing, bing, bing with messages from people. And then dealt with that. Went on a live stream. Then went to the grocery store. And that's pretty much my day.
Mm-hmm.
Rainy, where are you at? Where did Rainy go?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Rainy's missing.
She comes and goes.
Yeah. Well, she's got kids, and her fiance.
I think she gets shy.
Well, could be. Or she didn't have much happen today, so she didn't want to talk about it.
So what did you do before all this drama?
How do you mean?
On YouTube.
I didn't do anything.
So what made you start going live and
Junk and stuff. I mean, mostly I'm a writer and an activist, and I'm involved with all these different native causes and stuff, so of course. So
Are you one of these citizen people?
the what?
The citizen people. What do they call them?
You mean the sovereign citizens?
Yeah.
Oh fuck no, those people are fuck nuts.
I like watching their videos.
Oh my god, I was watching some the other day. It was Court TV, and they're refusing to do this and they're refusing to do that because they're a citizen, they're a person, they're not their name, and I'm just going, okay, whatever, dude.
I believe in a lot of what they say, but not to the extent they do it.
Well, it's basically cherry picking which laws apply to them.
Yeah.
And
Like I don't believe in the nowhere hardcore like they do.
yeah.
But some of their sort of philosophies I believe in.
Yeah. There's a few that, it has a basis in something good, and then they build on it to basically mean that I get to do whatever I want, you can't tell me what to do.
I'm not that to that extent, but
Well, it's kind of like when white people go onto the reservation. The tribes are sovereign nations. We've got our own laws and stuff, and there's a lot of state laws we don't have to follow.
mm-hmm.
And now my throat's going to get scratchy because I'm out of soda. But the problem is, if you're a non-native and you go onto a reservation and commit a crime, depending on what the crime is, technically the tribe cannot prosecute you because you're not a tribal member.
Mm.
And it's very easy to take it to court if they try to, and you can take it to a non-tribal court and get it all dropped because they don't have jurisdiction over you. And that is actually why a lot of sexual assault is so rampant on the reservation. There are serial rapists who live on reservations because they know they can get away with what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
And they're trying to change that, but of course, a lot of places don't want to do that. And some white guy was like, well, I'm not going to tribal court because I can't get a jury of my peers. Well, how many Native, Black, Hispanic, Asian people get tried in courts where the entire jury's white? They're not getting a jury of their peers either.
Mm.
And so it's kind of like the sovereign citizens, it's my side, my side, my side. Oh, no, you can't apply your side,
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that pisses me off is there have been natives that have taken advantage of that. One prominent activist, he beat the crap out of his father-in-law. Gee, thanks. Dickweed. Dickweed. Anyway, he beat the crap out of his father-in-law on their reservation, and when the cops come, you can't prosecute me. I'm not a member of this tribe. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're the reason why these laws get struck down.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Anyway. Raina disappeared. Only one here is Kami. Gina has probably lost signal again because she's in the wrong end of the house.
Mm-hmm.
She's got to move somewhere with some real internet. I mean, she even paid all this extra for these, special, like, satellite and all this shit. And it wasn't any better. It was just bad. I'm just very sleepy today. Oh, I guess what's her face is live. Okay, whatever. No, I guess she's not. Anyway, so that's all you did today was go to the store.
Mm-hmm.
And make a lot of noise with your potato chips.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking hungry. I'll mute if you want.
You're not a mute already?
I said mute.
Well, there's a difference between mute and a mute. Oh, this is just a really dull as fuck stream. I want to talk about something, but anything but drama or tribal stuff right now. Maybe I'll just hop off here and go call my sister. I haven't talked to her.
Politics.
Huh?
Politics.
I don't want to talk about politics either.
Okay, then
And no religion either.
baseball.
I don't know much about baseball.
Good. Then you won't. Then you have to listen to me.
No Red Sox, no crusty socks, no socks of any sort. No applesauce, no cranberry sauce, no sauce of any sort.
Well, you're not fun.
I was going to watch that video again, that saucy doll. It's one of those ghost things, and the guy's going, see, the doll doesn't work, and he's only turning her arm one way, and I'm like, motherfucker, I got one of those dolls around here somewhere. You got to turn the arm the other way. It ratchets one way, and then you move it the other way, and the expression on her face changes. And the thing is, when he records the doll changing expressions in the case, you only see her from the neck up. You can't see that.
What's your favorite animal?
Possums.
Possum.
Yeah. Opossum, pardon me. Person down under. North America's only marsupial. Most teeth of any mammal. 50 very, very, very sharp teeth.
They're pissed here.
Well, people consider them a pest here too, but possums love ticks. They love to eat ticks, so they help keep the tick population down. They also like slugs, snails, rats, mice, all kinds of pests. If you've got fallen or rotting fruits and vegetables in your garden, they'll eat those. It's only when they don't have stuff like that available they start getting into garbage. But they are immune. They're almost immune to rabies. They have too low of a body temperature to support the virus. So it's very rare for one to get rabies. And they're immune to snake and scorpion venom. So they're studying like the blood and stuff like that of possums to see what makes them immune to it. Because they'll eat a snake. Rattlesnake, coral snake, they don't care. They're going to eat it.
Do you know my country?
Huh?
You know my country doesn't have snakes?
Yeah?
Do you know we don't have poisonous spiders?
Oh, you don't have poisonous spiders either? Wow. Well, venomous spiders.
We don't have bears, no wolves, no coyotes, no tigers, no lions, no alligators, no crocodiles.
You don't have alligators and crocodiles?
Nope.
You're not that far from Australia, and since they're in the water, I would think that you would. I did not know we had crocodiles here. Down in the south end
We
of
have
Florida.
one snake.
Not a venomous one, though.
But, no. It's a sea snake, and it comes to shore up north and lays its eggs or whatever, then goes back to sea. Like a turtle.
I saw a video.
It doesn't live on land.
Well, that's good. But I saw a video of a woman, a sea snake came out of the sea, came straight at her. She just whipped her arm out, grabbed it, whipped it around her head, and flung it right back into the water.
And
I was like, wow, that takes some balls, because those things are very venomous. And one of the
we don't have predators in New Zealand.
Don't you live in New Zealand?
Mm. It wasn't funny.
It was so.
No, it wasn't.
Was so.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, yeah, we've got a lot of. Whoa, okay, that's the camera. Okay. No, we've got a lot of different kinds of venomous snakes here. This side of the mountains in Washington, we don't. If you go down into Oregon, the western part of Oregon doesn't until you start getting about halfway down. Then you'll start finding different rattlesnakes and stuff. And we actually have a boa in Washington. It's called a rubber boa, and apparently it's in. There's also a couple different kinds of scorpions. I've never seen a scorpion. Then again, I've never seen a rattlesnake when I've been out there. I have been all over the place from here to New Mexico. I've never seen a rattlesnake in the wild.
Mm.
And I go out in the deserts and stuff all the time. Have never seen one.
I never saw a snake in Australia
Mm.
when I was living there. I did see one when I was a kid and I was in Australia, but the whole time I lived in Australia.
But weren't you in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you're less likely to see one in the city. Not completely, but, you know. And then when you were a kid, you were out at a sheep station, right?
Hmm.
When you were a kid, when you went over, you were out at a sheep station, wasn't it?
No.
Oh.
A friend of my father's had a pineapple farm, and we were on his farm when having breakfast, and a carpet snake came in.
Ew. Where are the mongooses at? They're in.
IMDina uses past to victimize targets.
What?
Also, tater toddies 2 hours ago.
I have no idea.
I'm just looking at YouTube.
Oh.
Hey, look, you got 6 people watching it, says.
Oh, I hope they're just as bored.
Hi, Nicole. Hi, Tater Tots.
I think Nicole is live right now.
Oh.
Maybe she's listening.
No, it said she was advertised in about half an hour or so.
I don't know. Well, anyway, I am just really stupid bored, so I thought I'd come on and see who was here and discuss anything but the bullshit. And so I guess I'll go back to watching my scary ghost videos.
Cool. I'll go back to eating my potato chips.
Some of these ghost videos, I'm like, okay, first you're freaked out about ghosts, so why are you going into an abandoned house at night?
Mm-hmm.
And in some of them, it's like, yeah, you don't think that's like a homeless person. You're going into an abandoned building. There could be squatters in there, and they just know how to hide really well in case someone comes along.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's when you get to the thing where, you know, chairs are being flung at you with no visible means that's when it gets a little freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I also, because I am a believer. I am absolutely a believer. Oh, finally, Kami's back. But I'm absolutely a believer. But I will sit and watch these videos and go, how could they have faked that? Oh, let's see. They could have done this and they could have done that. Just like that doll thing I was talking about. The guy only films the doll from the neck up, so you can't see him actually moving the doll's arm to make the expressions change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. Hold on. Come on, open up. Stop. Freeze. I said freeze. No, I said freeze. Okay, my computer's going to be stubborn today, so. I notice if I have to leave it idle for a while, when it kind of freezes up and doesn't want to be nice. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll watch this one. Share screen. This one. Oops, I have it. Why is it not? Why can I not hear it?
Completely broken. You do this and all that. You can hear the crank relation. It doesn't work.
What's so spooky about this? Hey guys, it's just me here. Oh shit.
No, it isn't. Is it real or is it faked? It's faked. You notice there's an edit there before he goes back to the doll. That's because he went and changed the doll's expression and then cuts back. Oh my god, it's changed. Hey, Blake. And then when he's filming it, supposedly moving on its own at night, it's just from the chin up there, and you can't see that he's moving the doll's arm to make those expressions change. Because, like I said, I have that very same doll.
I'll tell you why it's fake. I don't care for any explanation, but the reason it's fake is because he kept moving the camera away.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to, if you think the eyes are fucking moving, you're going to keep the camera stuck on it, fucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Not move around looking at the feed and looking over here, you know, for someone to move them sort of thing while it's fucking.
Yeah, because I missed the part where he shows you how the doll works, but he'll show you the left arm, he's turning it backwards, and you hear that ratcheting noise. Well, that's because you're supposed to turn it a little ways and then turn it back, and that's what makes the mechanism move.
Hey, Blakes. Cactus.
And so he doesn't show you that. He just winds the doll's arm backwards and excuse me. I keep aspirating saliva. Anyway,
hurry up and die.
Huh? What?
If you're going to keep coughing, hurry up and die.
Hurry up and die?
Well, if you're going to keep coughing.
Well, hey, if it were my choice, nobody will let me. Anyway, you know, you see him ratcheting that arm circular, you know, backwards, and you hear the ratcheting noise. That's because you're supposed to just basically lift the doll's arm and then bring it down, and that's what works the mechanism. But he never shows you that part. He tries to claim that the mechanism is broken when it's not. Oh, there's Raina. Hi, Raina.
Hello.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Yep.
No, you're not. You
But
guys
then
do?
he edits, and when the camera comes back on, oh my god, her expression has changed. Well, duh. And then he films her from the chin up so you can't see him working the arm mechanism. Give me a break, dude.
What are you guys doing?
Huh?
What are you guys doing?
We're just talking about junk and stuffs.
I was
Talking
boring
about
her.
ghosts.
I was talking about haunted dolls that aren't actually haunted.
I don't fuck with that shit.
I was boring Annie.
And eating chips very loudly.
Oh,
Shut
God. I just, like, haunted houses, all of that, I just can't do it.
Yeah. Well, these people are so terrified. So why are you going into an alleged haunted house at night?
Because they're dumb.
You know, there's a bunch of them from the Middle East, you know, and you hear them saying their Islamic prayers and stuff. And I'm like, does Allah really want you going in that house and messing with that crap? I don't think so. Just get out and stay out, you idiot. Go looking for that shit and you find it. Big surprise. But a lot of the time when they see some things, you know, like somebody peeking out the window and stuff, it's probably a squatter. Send you the link to what? The
video.
Oh. Well, the channel is there we go. He's got hundreds of videos. And some of them are truly freaky, and some of them I'm like, I think that's just your camera, dude.
Oh, man, I don't mess with Ouija boards either. Oh, no.
Neither do I. I think it's stupid to mess with a Ouija board any time of the day or night.
Oh, man, gonna freak me out. It's dark in my room.
Well, turn on freaking light.
I actually have night lights because I'm scared of the dark.
And
you're
so
scared of
you're
the
sitting
dark?
on a panel where you're listening.
Yeah.
Oh, is it nighttime for you?
Yeah, it's 11:37.
Damn.
I've been having.
Cactus. Go ahead.
I've just been having bad sleep schedule for like a month now, so yeah.
Cactus, if you watch some of those videos, yeah, the dead can hurt you. That one guy went into this one abandoned house and there was like a big old water tank. The thing was huge and it was all metal and he couldn't even budge the thing. And he went to do something and he turns around. This thing's skidding across the room at him and then stands up on end. So yeah, I'd be afraid something like that was going to squash me.
I don't believe in possessions, though.
I do.
I don't know, because I'm like, well, I'm in control of my body.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, I don't know about all that.
Well, back in the 80s, I was, around for that whole new age bullshit, crystal waving, foofy crap. And so a lot of people were doing channeling. I could never do channeling because I can't let something take over. It's like, no, I'm already in here. No, you cannot come in here. Go away.
I just don't fuck with it, man. Freaks me out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want any of my dead friends, dead family, none of them. I'm just like, just go away. You're dead. Be gone.
Yep. I've noticed a couple, my mother came around for a while after she had passed. She woke me up at 4:35 in the morning, basically to let me know. And then the nursing home calls me at 7:30 to tell me she'd passed during the night. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's freaky.
And then the guy that I used to clean house for after his dad passed, I would see him around the house all the time. And his dad didn't even live there when he passed.
I've heard a lot of people dreaming of them like right after they die.
Well,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
because you're still going through grief and trauma.
Yeah, it's just so crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to see this guy's dad all the time, and he would give me messages, and I
What would
said,
he say?
he would say, well, tell him that I love him and I miss him. And, this is a big, gruff, manly man, doing manly things. You wouldn't think he would believe in stuff like that. And I would tell him that, and he says, well, tell him I miss him too. And I said, well, he says he's tried to tell you, but you weren't listening. He says, well, it's not that I don't want to. I mean, it was, actually very sad because, well, it's not that I don't want to. But he would show up for a while, and then after a year or so, he stopped coming around so often.
I used to live in a house. I don't even know what it was, but like it would fuck with me and my mom. And it just was like so scary. So like after experiencing that, I can't do it.
Yeah. Well, this house was occupied when we bought it, but
I was sleeping one night and I'm lying there. Next thing I feel my sheets, my bed coverings like just pulling off me, and I'm lying there freaking out, and like my bed coverings are fucking moving or sliding down, and next thing my fucking pajama pants are like fucking being tugged down, and I'm sitting there just like freaking out, like what the fuck's going on? Next thing this fucking ghost appeared, and she just started riding the fuck out of me.
What? I was believing
bullshit.
you for a second.
Yeah, after the sheet thing, I was expecting like the cat was like tugging on them or something, and
man, this stuff's creeping me out.
I'm sorry.
One night I heard this scratching noise, and it sounded like it was coming from one of my bedroom windows. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And I get closer, and sure enough, it's coming from the window. Oh my God, oh my God. So I pull back the shade, and this pair of eyes meets with mine, and I shriek, and I jump back. I thought I was going to have to kill that damn cat. It was my cat. She was trying to scratch to get in. It's like, go to the front door like a normal cat. How the hell did you get up here?
Yeah, like the house I lived in, my dog used to flip the fuck out for like absolutely no reason and just would bark and growl at like nothing. Yeah. And I was like, oh fuck that shit.
We're moving. Burn the house as we move. No, we're not taking anything with us. Just burn everything.
And what freaked me out too is for like a little bit, like it didn't start at first, but like a few months into it, like I had like a lot of posters up. This was when I was a teenager, and was edgy and had bands on my room and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And at night you could hear the tacks holding the posters drop on the floor and roll, and then the poster would just like fly off, and it's really loud because they're big posters, so they just fly off. And it's, oh my God, bro, it freaked me the fuck out, and it happened for like almost every fucking night, and I couldn't figure out. I'm like, how are these tags falling out of the wall? Oh, it's so freaky. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Well, that same guy, he's always had Labrador retrievers. And after one of them died, I kept hearing her toenails clicking on the linoleum, and I would wake up expecting to see her, and just that really threw me because I absolutely loved those dogs.
Man, I can't do this shit.
Well, my computer used to be in the dining room, and there was a spot behind me, and it was after one of my cats had passed, and I kept looking back, and I would see a cat there out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, that's a weird place for the cats to sleep. They've never done that before. And I turned to actually look at her, and I see my cat lying there, and she blinks her eyes at me and then faded away. And that's the only time I've seen her.
Here's this one time, because I had I used to put my bed in my closet a lot because
Oh,
I would feel safe. I don't know, I'm fucking weird. But like, you know, when you're like half asleep, half awake, like you're just your
yeah.
body's really relaxed and you can just hear everything, but you're like half asleep.
Yeah.
So like, I was like laying in bed like that, and I just had like this freaky ass feel. It just felt something like was staring at me, and it felt really close. Like, I just was like so fucking. I was like, oh, what is that? And then I heard footsteps start from where my head was, walk all the way to the front of the bed where my feet was. And
Oh,
oh my, bro, that shit was the scariest fucking
oh,
thing I have ever experienced.
I'm getting goosebumps from it. Oh,
I don't know what it was in the house, but it would mess with me and my mom so bad.
man. Well,
I
after
don't
enough,
believe in ghosts.
You don't?
No.
No, I mean that. Good for you, bro.
yeah,
Like,
Hmm?
yeah,
just good. Like it. It's good, man. Cause like when you experience that shit, it is scary as fuck.
yeah. Oh, you know that Ghost Adventures with that absolute prick, what's his face?
Zach.
Zach, yeah. Um, you know how they yell to, get the ghosts riled up and stuff?
Yeah.
Uh, of course, Dina can't get a signal. She's in the wrong end of the house. Anyway, I was out there house and dog sitting, and I'm sitting there in the living room, which was unusual because I usually watch TV in the kitchen because it's smaller TV, it puts off less heat. So for some reason, I was in the living room with the big TV, and I'm watching Ghost Adventures, and the dogs are laying there, and I've got all the rest of the lights off in the house, and he had a couple strip lights in the kitchen that were motion activated. So he starts yelling at the ghost, come out, you sons of bitches, or whatever he does. And one of the lights in the kitchen went on. And I jumped up and I look, and there's one dog on the sofa. There's one on the TV, on the floor near the TV. I go in the kitchen expecting to see, a mouse or something. There was nothing there. So pretty soon it goes off on its own. I go sit down again. They start trying to rile up ghosts again. That light goes on again. And I go running in there convinced that I'm going to see a mouse. Something had to set that light off. Nothing there. Go back and sit down. Light goes off on its own after however long. They start doing it again, and that light goes on for a third time. And I'm just like, I don't know what the hell's going on. I look towards the kitchen. There's his dad standing in front of the kitchen sink looking out the window.
Oh my god.
And I said, hey, Bert, haven't seen you in a while. How you been? And he just kind of faded away.
Oh my. Man, I would flip the fuck out.
And it was really weird because I hadn't seen him for a couple months. So I figured he had finally gone on to do whatever dead people do in the afterlife.
Oh man, I'm about to turn on all the lights in this house. I do that is the one thing that freaks. That's why I'm so scared of the dark.
Mm-hmm.
It just freaks me out. And like you just never know if it's just like floating around you. It's never
Yeah.
fucking. I'm about to flip my shit, man.
Yeah, but we don't know nothing about the world. Come on.
We don't.
Like, we don't even know if there's fucking aliens.
I believe in aliens.
I do too. I've seen too many weird
Yeah, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna say there's no other fucking living being in this fucking wherever the fuck we live in, but I'm not gonna sit here and say fucking there's a god. Ha ha ha! Now you can attack me.
Well, if you think about it, there's like fucking trillions of galaxies like ours. There's bound to be an Earth like this with the same type of life.
Yep.
Well, it doesn't even have to be
type of
that.
life form.
It's just another life form that, that's the problem with Earth and their scientists. They don't believe anyone could be possibly more advanced than us and have figured out intergalactic travel.
I think that's the ignorance of just being a human.
Yeah.
Yep, I think humans are very fucking ignorant.
Yeah.
We think we're so self-important that we're the fucking only fucking important being in the fucking whatever the fuck we live in. Galaxy, fucking whatever the fuck it is out there. You know, like we don't even know what's outside our solar system or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
but
we don't
we're to believe that there's a fucking God.
Yeah.
Like,
we don't even
come
truly
on,
know
use your fucking brain.
We don't even truly know what's at the bottom of our own oceans.
Exactly. But we believe there's a God.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I'm not trying to say there isn't. I'm just saying this is my belief.
I have pagan beliefs, so of course I believe in gods and goddesses and all that stuff. But do they exist? Yes and no. I believe they exist because energy exists, and we've given name to a collective energy, and that's what becomes a god or a goddess.
Yes, I would more believe in the pagan type of theory, but not totally the pagan type thing. You know, I'm not saying that there's not a creator of some kind out there, whether it's a god or not is another story.
I don't think it's a creator, but
well, something out there fucking made us evolve and become. You know what I mean? But it's like we could be just like the fucking Rona. You know, it's like it just things happen.
We're a virus. Humans are a virus.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? We're some weird fungus.
Mm-hmm.
It's only our self-importance that makes us so fucking important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we think we're so fucking important, yet we humans inside this earth are like a speck of sand on a fucking beach. Our earth is like a speck of sand on a beach inside the fucking solar galaxy. Our solar galaxy is probably like a speck of sand on a beach inside whatever the fuck that's in.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, so, but we're to think we're important.
Yeah. And I'm sure the beings on the other whatevers probably think they're important too.
You know, I'm not saying like, you know, people are idiots for believing in a god or whatever, blah, blah, blah. That's their fucking choice, their beliefs, their whatever.
Well, I thoroughly believe that gods, goddesses, the god, whatever, is all man-made. We created it out of our own minds.
I can believe that.
I mean, like, what causes a fucking perfectly normal human like fucking Raina to put big fucking earrings in her ears?
Or for somebody to go on someone else's stream and loudly chew on potato chips.
Yeah, you're gross.
Hey, I was fucking eating the potato chips before you fucking asked me to come up on your fucking panel. So you had to fucking... if I had said I'm eating potato chips at the moment, you would have gone, you're fucking bullshitting. You're fucking just making excuses. You just...
Yeah.
So don't fucking bitch and moan because you wanted me to come up on your panel. And
I wanted everybody to come up.
I didn't purposely open them just to piss you off.
Oh, right. I'm sure you did.
Bloody bitches. Oh my god. I'm right, aren't I, Raina?
What? I didn't hear you said. So what did you say?
He was whining about his potato chips.
You were fucking... Oh, she was, not me. She was.
You said my name, so I was confused. What did you say before
I'm saying I'm right.
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah, see? I'm right.
I guess.
Yeah, see?
Not.
I don't know what you said.
Trust him. He's a liar.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know, it's funny that we're talking about aliens. I actually watched Prometheus the other day. You know what that movie is, right?
The what?
You know what that movie is, right?
What movie?
Prometheus.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it just like made me think because we're talking about aliens, and I'm like, funny. What's Dina saying? Hangouts?
Yeah. What the? Oh, you can go via video. Good. You don't have to actually be there. She's got a deposition for Harold.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I think that's good.
Well, yeah, because she doesn't have to sit in a courtroom and have him staring her down.
Oh yeah. Fuck that. I couldn't even imagine that.
Yeah.
Dina has hangouts?
Yeah. She hangs out all
I
over the
didn't know.
place. Haven't you heard?
No, I mean hangouts. She just said hangouts.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be an easier way to contact you?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I don't know.
because like I never email people, so it's like very weird.
There's telephones, there's carrier pigeons,
I'd never give out my phone number online. Fuck all
psychic
that.
telekinetics. Can we form like a psychic bond right now?
I don't know. Oh, my brain hurts. It has been an exhausting emotional few days.
Yeah, it has. And then I get busy with other crap and pile everything else on it, you know. I was gonna go somewhere with the whole ghost alien something something. Now I've forgotten what it was. Oh yeah, you were saying you watched the movie Prometheus.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Have you watched any of the Alien movies?
I watched one part of the way through once only because I promised the previous owner of my dog.
Well, Prometheus is like a prequel to those movies, so it's like it was these alien type people that created humans wanted to destroy us, so they created the alien virus thing,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how that happened. It's cool as fuck. Is she referring to what I think she's referring to? I'm confused.
I don't think so.
So you got hangouts, Dina, but you don't talk to me on hangouts. Fuck you.
She's busy. Yes, Pony Express. There's always the Pony Express.
What the hell is
Fuck
that?
you.
And she's got ponies.
Oh, I'm talking about horses.
I can send you a note on a pony, you know?
You could fucking
I'm
ride
trying to
your
remember if I
horses
did
to
my
work.
insulin today.
What? What,
I don't
Raina?
think I did my insulin.
I said she could ride her horses to work because of how high the prices are with gas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I wonder how many pounds of grain you get per mile.
That's cool though, having horses and shit.
But they're expensive. I was just telling Dina earlier because she had the farrier come out. And a friend of mine used to do horse rescue. And she got contracted by the sheriff. And they would call her, you know, when there was, horses were being abused basically or starving. But they would call her out and say, you know, is this place, 30 some miles out? So she'd go out there with her trailer, pick them up, bring them home. They need vet care. They need a lot of food. They need a lot of this and that, blah, 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 blah. And then the sheriff's department didn't want to pay her. And it's like, we're a nonprofit, but that doesn't mean we don't have costs, And they basically treated it like she was looking for free horses or something. Where'd Rena go?
I don't know. Who's getting all the hangout messages?
Me.
And you're not sharing them with me?
Nope. They're super secret squirrel meetings.
Well, then I'm out of here.
Whiner.
You're not going to share things with me. That's just cruel.
You didn't share your chips with us except for the noise of you crunching on them.
They're sharing. I
That's
couldn't
not.
give you them physically, so I gave you the experience of eating them.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're
So
welcome.
appreciated. Go take
I
your
haven't watched
first
18
one.
Alien.
Yeah, there. Ah.
Not on Hangouts. I didn't have you on Hangouts.
Well, you don't share anything with her on Hangouts either, so there.
Claim that you're a girl, then we would. Fuck you, Kami. I'm out of here. Now I'm being called a girl. I'm out of here. Bye. Bye bye.
Whiner. Whiner. Aww. I have no idea. I don't have TV. I have like YouTube and not Hulu, Peacock. And I guess there's some other stuff on there. I have no idea. It's the Flex box that you get with Xfinity that takes forever. Yep, all full. So fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Jake ran away because he got called a girl. And besides that, Jake, I've emailed you, and you don't email me back, bitch. So stick that in your ponytail and ride away. Anyway, it looks like we're losing everybody. There's only 2 other people in here now. And it's probably the same people that are still in the hangout, so. Damn straight. And the voice cried out, "Caw, caw." Oh my god, that movie, Dance Me Outside, which I'm hoping I'll get to show eventually. The very beginning. Okay, Dina, have a good night. There's a crow in the very beginning of it because the main character is Silas Crow. And you can tell that it's a human voice doing the cawing. It's like, oh god, that's so embarrassing. But hopefully we'll get to watch that one of these days. Psst. Okay, well, I'm going to end this now because I want to go watch my ghosty stuff. I will chat with y'all later. Have a good night.